This is lesson 11.5, Areas of Similar Figures. Your objectives are to find areas of similar figures by using scale factors and to find scale factors or missing measures given the areas of similar figures. For each pair of similar figures, find the area of the shaded figure. To find the area of the shaded figure, you need to use a proportion. For the proportion, first set up a fraction with the areas. Area of the left is 200. Area of the right is what we don't know. Make that equal to a fraction using side lengths. The side on the left is 20. The side on the right is 30. And since the left fraction is area, which is 2 dimensions, the right side is a side length, which is 1 dimension, I need to square the right side to make the dimensions equal out. Make sure your fractions are organized. The first fraction is left over right, so the second fraction is left over right. Area over area equals side over side, and remember to square the fraction with sides. 200 over x equals 400 over 900. I can reduce on the left and make that 4/9, and then I can cross multiply. X times 4 is 4x. 200 times 9 is 1800. Divide both sides by 4, and x is 450. That will be inches squared because it's area. So the first fraction will be areas, the second fraction is sides, and you square this fraction with sides to make the dimensions the same. Number 2, find the area of the shaded figure. Make your first fraction areas, area of the left over area of the right. We don't know the area of the right, so that's x. The first fraction is left over right, so the second fraction is left over right, side over side. And remember to square the fraction with sides. Since area is squared units, square the sides to make it squared units as well. 38 over x equals 256 over 9. Cross multiply. X times 256 is 256x. 38 times 9 is 342. Divide both sides by 256. And the area is approximately 1.3 meters squared. For each pair of similar figures, use the given areas to find the scale factor from the unshaded to the shaded figure. Then find x. I'm going unshaded to shaded. To do that, I do the area of the first one over the area of the second one, and that's going to equal k squared. That's the formula you use. Area over area equals k squared, and k is the scale factor. 72 over 50 can reduce to 36 over 25. That equals k squared. Square root each side, and the square root of 36 over 25 is 6/5. So the scale factor is 6/5. Now find x. The scale factor is from unshaded to shaded. I'll use that. And that equals the side lengths, unshaded to shaded. 6 over 5 and 8 over x. Cross multiply. 6x equals 5 times 8 is 40. Divide both sides by 6, and x is about 6.7, and that will be the side length. So first, do area over area equals k squared to find the scale factor, then use the scale factor to find the side length. Use the same formula here. Area over area, and that's unshaded to shaded, equals k squared. Always do area over area equals k squared. I can simplify that fraction to 7/3, and then take the square root of each side, k is about 1.53. Now use k to find x. Since k is not a fraction, I can put it over 1. That is unshaded to shaded. Now make that match the side lengths, unshaded to shaded. X over 7. Cross multiply. 1 times x is x. 1.53 times 7 is about 10.7. Area over area equals k squared, then use k to find the side length. For this one, to find the scale factor, do area over area, unshaded to shaded, and that equals k squared. Square root each side, so the square root of 16 over 64 is 4/8, which is 1/2. So k equals 1/2. Now use k to find x. That is unshaded over shaded. So side lengths, unshaded over shaded. Cross multiply. 2 times x is 2x. 1 times 8 is 8. Divide by 2, and x is 4. Area over area equals k squared, and then use k to find x. For this one, to find the scale factor, do area over area, unshaded over shaded, and that equals k squared. 13/39 reduces to 1/3. Square root each side. And you get about 0.58 equals k. Since k isn't a fraction, we can put it over 1 to make it a fraction. That's unshaded over shaded. So for the side lengths, that equals unshaded over shaded. Cross multiply. 1 times x is x. 0.58 times 9 is about 5.2. So area over area equals k squared. Solve for k, then use k to find x. Always organize your fractions. If the first one is unshaded over shaded, make sure the second one is unshaded over shaded.